Use partners, and we're live. That's how we do our interview prep. Is I pull people in from the side of the road and get them to answer questions live on air. Welcome to IKON 2021. It's our last day. I can't believe it's already Friday.
I know. This week has gone by so fast.
So fast. Like, I'm exhausted, but the best kind of exhausted.
Amen to that.
So welcome. Again, we're going to be going live all day, everywhere. So stay tuned. Make sure to follow us on all the socials. We're even on TikTok. But like there's videos of me on there, and I'm like, I don't know if I want to send people to go follow us on TikTok.
I'll be following you in 5 minutes.
Do you have a TikTok?
I do.
That's awesome.
There's nothing amazing
So
about that.
I'm here with one of our awesome partners, Michaela Royer. Welcome.
Thank you. Thanks for having me.
How long have you been a partner?
I've been a partner for 4 years now.
Awesome. And what's your business?
My business is the Streamline Studio, and we help dance studios grow with automation.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
How'd you get into that?
By working at a dance studio and being completely overwhelmed with my job.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So what is like one of the biggest issues that you see dance studios running into? Like the one thing, or like when you go to like work with a dance studio, like what's the first thing that you do? Like the first piece of work that you offer them?
The first thing, honestly, it's the onboarding, because they get a new student in the door and they get enrolled, and then the next thing you know, they're just handing them a packet of information, and it's completely overwhelming for the parent. They just toss it in the back of the car and they never look at it again. So one of the biggest things and most successful things that we do is we build out this onboarding process for them so that the parent is getting the most important pieces of information first, but then they get dripped on, and it's about 6 weeks of messages, and it just makes you feel like you're giving them a giant hug all the time.
Awesome.
Yeah.
And we've been talking like hugs are cool.
Hugs are amazing. I love hugs.
So you've been here all week because we had PartnerCon at the earlier half of this week.
Yep.
And then the past 3 days we've had IKON. What's kind of been your biggest takeaway over all the sessions that you've attended? What's like the one like aha moment you've had?
Oh my gosh. Honestly, it's just been connecting with people, because we've been virtual for 2 years now.
Yeah.
And it feels like a giant homecoming. And there's been people that I've been wanting to talk to for 2 years and get more information from. And I just made myself do it. I'm not a social person, so this is hard.
I was saying like, okay, this weekend, I'm just going to like lay in bed and just like not talk to anyone.
That's going to be me.
Because what is it called? Like an ambivert? Is that what it's called? Where you're like a little introvert, a little extrovert. I'm like right there where I like love engaging and being with people, but then like I need my time.
I call it an introverted extrovert.
Yes.
Yeah.
Ambivert might be something else. I should probably have looked up that word before I Googled it, because we're live right now. Sorry guys if that's something like terribly offensive.
I know.
So as you guys are watching, if you have any questions for the people we bring on or myself, put it in the comments. Let us know. We're happy to answer them. And if we don't have the answer, we will find the answer. That's always a fun thing. So what are some of the businesses that as you're talking to people, what businesses are they doing? It's a little bit of everyone, isn't it?
It is a little bit of everyone. I just spent about an hour talking to another partner, TMT, and they help like IT companies streamline with automation.
Wow.
And I spoke a lot with Graphly here because I need to improve the reporting for my clients that we give them every month. And so I'm really excited about that.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's exciting. And so how I've been wrapping up almost every interview I'm doing is how are you spending the last 6 weeks of the year for your business?
I am spending the last 6 weeks of the year cuddling my baby that I just had and prepping for the new year, like really ramping up our lead generation.
Yeah, awesome. You're doing it all. And I just like picture that adorable little baby in like a Santa hat or like something super cute for the Christmas season. So can't wait. Where can people find you? TheStreamlinedStudio.com. So if you have a dance studio, are there other kinds of studios maybe? Am I like...
Mostly dance studios.
Mostly dance studios. So if you have a dance studio, you need to get in touch with Michaela and get her working on your business and using Keap. they'll streamline it for you. Thank you, Michaela, so much for hopping on here, even though I just pulled you out of nowhere. Really appreciate it. And next up, we're going to have the one, the only, you know her, you love her, Leslie at Keap. I feel like there needs to be like sound, like, yeah, Leslie. Hi, Leslie.
Hey, babe.
How's
it going?
Good. Come on in. Okay. Welcome.
Thank you.
Is this your first IKON too?
In person.
Yes.
It is.
Yes. And how's it going?
It's been fun. It's been great to meet a whole bunch of partners and customers and talk to everyone.
Yes.
All the hugs. The hugs have been great. I've asked for permission, so it's been good. I've learned a lot.
Cool.
Getting to meet Vix in person's been great, and Lindsay and Renee, and oh my God, everyone, Kathy, Cindy. I can just name everyone's name. It's been a good fun. It's been lots of learning, a lot of fun.
Good.
More socializing than I've done in the last 2 years.
That seems to be a theme.
Yeah.
So if you don't know who Leslie is, you're missing out on life. But Leslie was able to be providing support for our user group. So our user group is on Facebook, and it's a community exclusive to our customers to go get help from partners, get help from other customers, get help from us, and people love you. And I mean, Alexandra, she is crushing it. So you're no longer in the group, but everyone is just like, is Leslie here? Is Alexandra here? So you guys really help our customers in the best way possible.
Yes, I do miss everyone every day. I miss being on Facebook and helping out the partners and the customers. And, but I'm excited to serve everyone in a new way now as a product manager.
Yeah, that's awesome. Okay, so can you tell us a little bit of what you're working on right now?
Yes, currently I'm working with a team that will be working, focusing on partner tools, and that tool is content publishing. So sharing, currently they have the option to share campaigns from one application to another.
Yeah.
So just improving that experience, getting some of our newer features into that product so that it will be able to be used in the future.
Oh my gosh, just another reason to be using a partner.
Yes.
And the thing about like this content sharing that Leslie's talking about is like our partners are not people, like it's not like a copy and paste service. Like they're gonna customize it for your business, but they build out these beautiful, gorgeous campaigns. Once upon a time, campaign art was a thing.
Yes, it still is. We still have a Slack channel called Campaign Calamities, and it's just
I need to be in that Slack channel.
Wild campaigns.
People who design pictures out of our advanced automation builder. So that's super exciting. But they build these beautiful campaigns, both like marketing beautiful and like image is beautiful too.
Jake Smithson's son, JR, he did a really good artwork. I don't forget what he built, but it was so cool.
Oh, good, good. Well, that sounds awesome. Leslie, thank you so much for hopping on here. If you give Leslie a shout out, if you know all the work that she's been doing in our groups and on social, and we're excited to see what she's going to be start churning out in the product.
Yes. Thank you.
Thanks, Leslie. Bye. Okay, so as a reminder, we're going to be going live all week on YouTube, on LinkedIn, on Facebook, on Instagram, and on Twitter. Make sure you follow us everywhere. And we're going to be going live, talking to more partners, talking to more customers, maybe talking to some more product managers to hear what's coming up in the product. And it's all good things. And then tonight at 6 p.m. Pacific time, 6 p.m. Pacific time, we will be awarding our IKON annual award winners. So there are 3 for Rookie of the Year and 3 for Entrepreneur of the Year. We're going to be streaming those award sessions live. Don't forget to join us. It's going to be so much fun. Their stories are amazing, and it's just going to be a blast. Reminder, if you have any questions, put them in the comments. They're absolutely great. Now, I have a new friend to join us over here. We have Mr. Jared Morris. Did I? Yes.
Yeah,
I got the last name. After all the people I've been meeting, I'm just like, man, I'm sorry if I don't know you tomorrow.
That's fine. No worries.
So, Jared, introduce yourself.
So my name's Jared Morris. I've been part of this community since 2005.
Wow.
I don't know if you know this, but I started as the 17th employee of Keap.
Number 17. That's incredible.
Was there for about 4 years, did every role because we were so small, and as we grew, I did lots of different roles. And then loved the community so much, just wanted to help from a different angle as a partner.
Yeah.
So we started an agency and did that for many years. And as you work inside people's business, we found lots of problems that seemed to be similar to other people's problems.
Yeah.
And we started building SaaS products to fill those needs, essentially. So
very cool.
Yeah.
Very cool. So you're here with Graphly.
Graphly, yep.
Can you tell us a little bit about that?
Yeah, absolutely. So Graphly is a visual reporting dashboard for Keap. That is the main platform. Some people are like, do you tie into this? No, this is a specialized Keap integration where we pull out all the data and then create visual reports on a dashboard that you can easily share with the rest of your staff and partners and whatnot.
Yeah, that's awesome. And I could see how that would be really helpful for definitely our partners to show their clients how their campaigns and how their invoicing and sales are performing, but also for our customers who maybe have sales teams and maybe have a designated marketing person and they want to see the performance of all of their things. And spreadsheets only go so far. Sometimes you need graphs.
They only go so far, and we're all short on time, and a lot of times that takes a lot of cognitive effort and time to piece these numbers together. We try and visualize it for you so you can, in a quick glance, whether it's the start of your day, end of your day, easily understand what's working, what's not, and what maybe you want to focus on the next day.
Absolutely, and it's right in Keap.
It's right inside of Keap, embedded inside of Keap.
Yep, and it pulls the numbers from Keap.
From Keap, yep. And we have started to branch out a little bit, but still in the ecosystem. So we've built reports with Fix Your Funnel, which is a text message and dialing solution.
Which also integrates really closely with Keap.
With Keap, right? And then you're probably familiar with Fuse Desk, which is customer service software.
Yep.
If you're using Keap. So we have reporting from those platforms.
Yeah.
We've talked with Membarium, Customer Hub, and some other, Appointment Core, others in the space, right?
That's exciting.
It's like, hey, we are the central reporting. If you're a Keap user, you got to have Graphly. So we're trying to tie into everything else that other people might be using, Parsi, plus this, whatever it may be. So.
Absolutely, that's amazing. And I think I'm a very visual learner, so I'm all about the graphs and the visuals, and also it gives you a quick glance at what's going on in your business, so you don't have to dig through all the data, so you don't have to run any reports and export the reports. It's right there for you, which saves our small business customers time, which is the biggest thing.
It's huge. Yep, super valuable.
Yes. So I have one more question.
Okay.
There's about 2 months left in the year. What should small businesses be working on for these 2 months?
Okay, so I know everyone's going to want to try and finish the year strong, and you should, but hopefully in Q4, it's always time for us to zoom out and say, okay, 2022 is coming up. So if you haven't taken the time, or at least know that you have time on the calendar to take about 2 to 3 days to create an annual plan for the coming year, make sure you squeeze that in, because that's just uber important.
Oh, I love it. I love it. And where can people find you?
Yeah, so they can go directly to graphly.io and see Graphly, and
Yeah, and we have lots of resources too on the website. So if you're a customer watching this, we have information, help articles all about matching up your Graphly account and your Keap account. We have all of that there for you and getting it set up so you can visualize your business. When we were going through this, I have to tell you, we had already, gone through and found some of the assets, and I was like, oh, you know what we should do? We should get a picture of a hippie or a yogi maybe, someone meditating, and then the caption will be, visualize your business.
Ooh, I like it. We're going to work on that.
We're going to work on it. Coming soon
Coming
to a
soon.
Facebook page near you.
Yep.
Thank you so much,
Thank
Jared.
you for
Really
having me.
appreciate it. And Jared and Graphly is one of our sponsors here at the event. Yep, and we have lots of event sponsors. They're all really great. They're all partners who, we love, we vet for you, who are really great partners, and just people who encourage our entrepreneurs throughout everything that they do. Let me check the time to see where everyone's at. 10:30, and people should start rolling in. Hopefully the main stage session is out, and we're going to be, we previewed some exciting things, And if I could be really convincing, I can get some people over from those exciting things. We announced something called the Keap Growing Club, and maybe they'll come over and share about it. If not, we will be sharing more information about it later on. So some of the information that has been shared and some of the education and learning that has been shared here at IKON has, it's so wide, but it's also so customizable for your business. I think that's the biggest thing that we've heard from our partners and from our small businesses is that they get so much, and it's also just good to be together again. We have lots of people here, even more people joining us online right now. So it's really good to be here with the Keap family again. It is like a little bit like a high school reunion, and I was able to finagle the one, the only Tom over from the Keap Growing Club. How's it going, Tom?
Good. How are you?
Doing good. So, the Keap Growing Club, we announced it today.
We announced it. The Keap Growing Club is open. Keap Growing Club is a reward recognition that focuses on revenue growth as our first and intro to Keap Growing Club. What we do is inside of the site that you can visit on keap.com/Keap Growing Club. You can then look at the strategy behind it, right? So it's sort of the keys to the clubhouse. Get your web form, landing page, get some automation going, integrate some payments, and you're off to the races. Nothing you have to do to get started. You don't have to sign up, pay any fees, but you can get live going with Keap Growing Club, and we're going to announce winners 2022, IKON 2022.
Next year. That's so exciting. So, they start now.
They start
now.
Your
clock starts now.
Clock starts now, and if you want to know where you stand inside of the club as you're processing your payments, reach out to your customer success manager, and they'll let you know what's going on.
That's so exciting.
Yeah.
I can't wait to see those growth numbers. Every year when, we do our annual end of company reporting in terms of how many emails we sent, how many payments we processed, how much of those payments got processed.
Growth.
Oh my gosh.
It's amazing.
It just blows my mind every single time, and it's always so exciting. No, you're fine. I'm just really short over here. She's telling me to hold it higher. I didn't know I was going to get a little arm workout today, but we're doing good. Thank you, Tom. So that's keap.com/Keap Growing Club.
Correct.
And after this live, we'll throw it in the comments there. If you're interested, if you want to learn more, if you want to see what the eligibility requirements are, all of that is right there.
All on our website.
And I can't wait to see how our customers grow in the next year.
Awesome.
Thank you, Tom.
You.
I appreciate it. Thanks for joining us. Ooh, and now we have a special guest, a very unexpected special guest. But we have Clayton Mask, CEO and co-founder of Keap. How's it going?
Great. How you doing?
Good. So we're on day 2.
Yes.
And day 1 is over, which I'm sad about. We're on day 2, and it has been the biggest blast.
So fun.
It is great to have customers here.
It's amazing. As you know, I've been telling our employees, our keepers, I've been saying, listen, IKON is amazing. It is so fun. And I even forgot how fun it is. After a day, and this morning I was talking to people, and they were like, the buzz, the energy, the fun of it. Yeah. It's and some of these people have been there before, so they're like, it's back, it's so amazing. And other people, it's their first time. I just talked to a customer who's like, yeah, this is the first time I've ever been to this, but it's really cool. I'm learning a lot of stuff. And then I talked to a guy just a little bit ago, and he goes, I love this event because everybody's like me. They're like me. He's like, I go to other events, and if it's and it's not the same as just being together with a bunch of entrepreneurs. So
absolutely.
Love it.
So what has been one bright spot over, we're kind of halfway through today. We start early. Yeah. Over the day and a half, what's been the biggest bright spot or aha moment or just highlight?
Well, some of it's just seeing people I haven't seen for a long time. So this morning, I see friends that I haven't seen in years.
Yeah.
And so that's really fun.
Yeah.
I think also though, just hearing people, seeing people's response to what we're doing with the product vision, where we're going, just that, to me, it all starts with the product.
Yeah.
And the reason why I've been saying, oh my gosh, it's happening, is because I remember what it was like years ago when we first brought Infusionsoft into the world and it started to really hit the limelight.
Yeah.
And that's what's happening right now with Keap, and it's just so freaking fun.
Yeah,
I love it.
it's awesome. And I love just to see the diversity of businesses that we have here. Like, that has been so cool. I mean, every time I think of a business idea, I'm just like, there's not a market for that. Y'all, there's a market for everything.
I know. It is so true.
I was telling the keepers in here, I said, we have this neighbor who he makes like $5 million a year by selling razor extensions for people to shave their back, and he just sells it on Amazon. And I was like, hey, you know what? You could really do everything. Yeah. And it's really cool to see our customers and partners here who really excel in what they're doing, and they grow using Keap. And it's not just using Keap, it's also using them and what they're good at and what they're passionate about.
They're amazing. It's, we get to be a small part of their growth. It's the entrepreneur's journey and what they do as they grow. Yeah. Just talking to customers and hearing how they're using the software to grow their business. That's the most fun of everything. It's just amazing.
Absolutely. I'm here a little busy doing these lives, but I'm just like,
you're doing a great job, by the way. You're like cranking.
Thank you. I think we're doing more lives this week than we've done probably in the entirety of 2020 and this year. So it's been.
Well, that's what IKON is. It like concentrates everything into this event. And one guy I was talking to who'd been to it years before, he's like, oh my gosh, he's like, it's so amazing how much you learn, like all the stuff that you put together and the things you've been doing in your business for the prior year. And it's like, it just like pops when you come to this event and you listen to people, you listen to the speakers, you listen to the experts that are talking about different things. You're sitting down at lunch having a conversation with somebody that's doing something that you need to be doing, and you realize, oh my gosh, I can do that. I'm ready to do that now. It's just, it's the combination of inspiration and collaboration and just, it's just so fun. I love it.
I love it. Thank you, Clay, for joining us.
Thank you, Paige.
We have our awards this evening.
Yes.
And we'll be streaming them to everywhere we're streaming right now.
Great.
So I'm excited.
I talked to a couple of the finalists last night, and they're really excited. It's so fun to see the competitive fire. Because they're wanting to win. So tune in. We want to cheer them on, and they're amazing just for the fact they're in that finalist category. It's awesome.
I'm excited too. So don't forget to tune in. Clay will be presenting the awards, and you get to see and hear all about that.
All right, great.
Thank you, Clay. Appreciate it.
Thank you.
Are we pulling someone else on right now? Cool. What's up? So we have Steve Price joining us right now. Come on in, Steve. And you just got off the main stage.
Yes, just got off the main stage. Just got the butterflies out and everything.
Awesome. How'd it go?
It went well. We were talking about...
Did you trip up the stairs?
Me?
No, me.
Sorry.
Here, you can hold it.
Okay.
I'm apparently too short to hold the microphone.
I did not trip up the stairs. No kerfluffles, nothing.
That would be me,
scary.
though, if I was on main stage. There's a reason I'm over here on carpet, just in case.
But in front of the camera, which is like, don't look directly at the camera. Okay. I think it went well. We talked about our product vision, what we're going to be doing in the next 3 to 5 years, and just some of the kind of like exciting things that we can see if we imagine ourselves in 3 years in the future, and how Keap has evolved to intelligently help small businesses grow without requiring them to do a lot of work themselves, and just being more intelligent, taking advantage of things like artificial intelligence, machine learning. We already have an AI that we're training now for Keap that's going to help our customers know what to say that's more effective in their marketing communications.
That's awesome.
And even help them optimize things in ways that they wouldn't have thought to test, because we have that intelligence kind of going in the background. To say, hey, change this timer from 3 days to 5 days, or use this word instead of that word in your message. So,
that's exciting. Wow, that's incredible. And no, I'm good. You're going to hold on to that for me.
Right.
That's really exciting. And this isn't in the product right now. It's more on our website, but we have the subject line generator for you. And that's just like step one. So if you're like wanting to see a little sneak peek of what Steve and team are going to be building over the next few years, we have a subject line generator where you just put in a couple bits of information, and it'll spit out I think a couple dozen email lines or subject lines that you can use for your emails, depending what the CTA is. So I'm really excited about that. We streamed the keynotes you guys did yesterday.
Oh, cool.
And so we didn't show what's going on because we want to give people something to look forward to. So what's kind of the most exciting thing?
Oh, there's can I do two?
Yes, you can.
Okay. One, I think, is just kind of on that theme of AI and ML. Coming out fairly soon for our users of Keap Business Line, where there's that one-to-one text communication. We're actually able to detect the intent of the message that's coming in. So if somebody says, hey, let's hook up next week for lunch, we'll know that they're actually saying, I want to meet with you. And so right in that text message thread, we'll offer up the add an appointment link. If they say, hey, like how much would it cost to get your services, or whatever phrase they would use for that, it would pop up the create a quote button.
Awesome.
So we're actually able to know what your customers are looking for and help you do it faster without having to jump out of the message and back in.
Right.
So that's exciting, and also really excited, I would say, about our text automation. So both in text marketing, both in automation and broadcasts. When we've talked to customers, they know that text marketing is awesome. They're also terrified because they don't know how to do it, and they're also afraid of the stories that they've seen, like somebody getting fined $30,000 from the Telecommunications Commission. And so I love the fact that we did the work in advance to build in TCPA compliance into the product. So we help you be totally confident that you're going to be in confirmation with the law.
It's not an attractive word, compliance.
No.
But it's so important. It's so important. And I think that's one thing that makes our text marketing stand out from other tools that are out there or other softwares, is that we build in the compliance aspect for you. So one, you don't have to worry about, I'm like super, I rewrite emails like 10 times when I send an email, and then I ask someone else to read it to make sure it's okay. You don't have to do that with the compliance text messages. We do it for you. And so it's always really good. And I think that's something that stands out. And then we don't charge for the opt-in compliance text messages.
Exactly. You only pay for the ones that actually mean something that are valuable. So I love that. I love that.
It's the content messages that we charge for, and it's pennies per text message at that point too. And that's really exciting. I will say, I know our software does a million great things. My favorite thing is the Keap Business Line.
Totally.
Because it's like such a tangible way to, I guess it's like the gateway to Keap. It's like how you really get hooked on Keap is the business line. Because it's something that, people are using every day, and they're seeing okay, this isn't working, this process isn't working. Every time, I always feel as a customer, I always feel really uncomfortable sending the people I contract with text messages. Really uncomfortable, because I'm okay, am I interrupting your kid's soccer game right now? I don't want you to think that this is urgent. So with the Keap Business Line, you can differentiate where the text messages are coming from, where the phone calls are coming from. So
we've heard stories when we were researching it and starting to bring it to market of people that had accidentally drunk texted a business relationship, and they're like, yo, what's up, and just this totally inappropriate text, because it was Jeff, the business relationship. They thought it was Jeff, my buddy from college,
right? And
they're like, oh yeah, I need to separate business and personal. That is a real problem. So, yes, exciting that we can do that. The big thing for me was when somebody, and this was kind of a mental goal for us, was when somebody said, texting in Keap is better than texting on the native text like iMessage in Apple. You have more capability. It's easier to use. You have things that they don't have.
You can mark unread.
Unread.
And star messages.
Exactly. You can't do that.
And then your appointment links are also right there.
Exactly.
And so all you have to do is hit a click of a button.
So Keap beats Apple. We've figured that out.
Goals.
All right. Cool.
Awesome. Well, thank you, Steve, so much for joining us. I can't wait to see those things churn out. I'm excited.
Yes, a lot coming out at the end of the year, and then Q1's going to be a bomb too. It's exciting. Thank you so much.
We're going to wait to preview what's coming in Q1. We'll do a special.
We got this.
Yeah, we'll do a special announcement of what is happening. Thank you so much, Steve. I appreciate it. If you guys have any questions about what's coming in the product or what Steve was mentioning, all the cool things that we're going to be releasing over, the next few years, let us know in the comments what you're super excited for. And all that learning and machine learning and AI that's going to be in there to help your job easier, so you can find freedom in your business, and you're doing less of the repetitive things. That's the ultimate goal of Keap, is to make sure that you're able to find the freedom that you entered in entrepreneurship in the first place, and we're building things to help you get there and to help it make it even better. So that's all from me right now. Thanks for tuning in and watching, and we'll see you